Hello everybody, I decided to go ahead and do the semifinals of the NFL AFC Championship spinner battle. Unfortunately, last time we lost the Bills, so the Bengals get the number 1 spot, Titans get the number 2 spot, and the Broncos get the number 3 spot. This is it, guys. We're down to the last 3. We're going to be down to the last 3. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, the spinner don't count because we're going to put it over here where the spinner is going to be. I forgot to set that up. So let's begin with Alaska. The semifinals is underway, and we got number 3, the Broncos, which free electoral votes for them. Hawaii, who wants that? Look at the Broncos, number 3 again. They've been on a roll. What about Washington State? Who wants those? Number 2, the Titans, keeping their hopes alive here. Let's go to Oregon. Look at that. Cincinnati kicks off their road. What about California? Someone's going to have big California. Look at that. 2 in a row. Bengals keep their chances alive there. Look at that. Nevada. 6 electoral votes. Number 3, Broncos. And we're going to go to Idaho's got 4 electoral votes. Who wants those? Number 1. This could be the Bengals. They'll have another state. Let's go to Utah now. Only 6 electoral votes, but it can help somebody. And that's the Bengals. They're trying to get the small states as much as possible. Let's go to Arizona. 11 electoral votes. Somebody's going to love to have these votes. And look at that. Number 2 on cue. Titans escapes the bottom. Montana has 4 electoral votes. Only 1 can win it. Titans go. So we're going to Utah. We're going to go to Wyoming now. Titans again picks up another win. We're going to Colorado, 10 electoral votes. Broncos are almost falling asleep here. My goodness, Titans catching up. But what about New Mexico? The Titans, 5 straight victories. My goodness, that's unbelievable. 5 straight wins. And they're all just your small states. Broncos really need to catch up into this. Let's go to North Dakota. That's win number 6 for the Titans. My goodness, they're trying to sweep up the small states like the Bengals tried to do earlier. What about South Dakota? Can somebody get into this besides Titans? Yes, number 1, the Bengals. So now we're going to Nebraska at large. Here we go again, man. The Titans. Broncos are only picked up 3 states, yet Titans are taking advantage of all of it. And the Bengals wants to do a little back and forth with them for a little bit. I'm telling you what, man. Broncos need a miracle comeback. Like a miracle or something. But another number 1 on the 2nd district goes to the Bengals. What about the last district? Can somebody get into this? Number 2, Titans. This is a huge deficit for the Broncos. They need to make a miracle comeback in order to have a chance of going to the finals. Let's do Kansas anyway. Just like that. Bengals not going to quit. They're not going to quit grabbing any more votes. They want to keep going. What about Oklahoma? Number 2, Titans. At this point, Broncos really need a number 3 at this point. If not, then they're going to have some issues. So, Broncos looking for a 3. Let's spin it. Can they get a 3? Nope. Number 1, Bengals. The heck? I clicked it, did I? No, there we go. So the Bengals get even more push. Minnesota. 10,000 Lakes, 10 electoral votes. Again, number 2. It goes. Come on, Mouse. Number 2, Titans. If I can get that up there. What about Iowa? Did I click it? I hit the click. There we go. I was about to say, well, I don't know why the spin took a while. There's a number 3. About time. Broncos get something. What about Missouri? The Show Me State. Here we go again. They really need to clean up this deficit for the Broncos. They got to clean up this deficit. Number 1. So, Bengals picks up Arkansas. Who wants Louisiana? Someone's got to have Louisiana. There you go. Number 3. Broncos are not out of it just yet, but they still got a long ways to go. Let's see if they can win any of the big states like Wisconsin. 10 electoral votes. No. Titans are not want to hear that. So now we're going to go to Illinois. 19 votes. Oh my lord. I'm telling you, no, my goodness. Let's go to Michigan. Another Titans. My goodness. And they're down by almost 100 vote deficit. So the Broncos, if they wanted a chance of victory, they gotta sweep up the freaking South, everything around here, because they're just getting squashed. Let's go to Indiana anyway. 11 electoral votes. Here you go. Number 3 goes to the Broncos, and they're gonna at least shrink the deficit, but it's still a long way to go. What about the state of Kentucky? Number 1, Bengals picks up the Bluegrass State. If this mouse can come on, I mean, dang it. This mouse is just freaking me up. I had to get new batteries for it. Let's go to Tennessee now. Who wants 11 electoral votes? Right there. Look at the Broncos go. Now the Broncos are starting to make a comeback of their own. They're close to the 50 electoral vote mark as we go to Mississippi. Mississippi, number 2 goes to the Titans. Let's go to Alabama. Right on cue. Look at that. Broncos are not out of it just yet. They have a chance to win Florida. And they actually do need Florida at this point. That could really help shrink the deficit from the Titans. They've got to pick up Florida. Let's see if they can pick up Florida. Do they pick up Florida? Unreal! The Broncos picks up the state of Florida. They win Florida. That's a huge win for the Broncos. They have shrunk a little bit of that deficit, but still a long way to go. As we move to Georgia, here we go with this mouse. Come on, this mouse. Here we go. Now we can finally spin into Georgia. The Broncos are still continuing to get hot. Let's see if they can get South Carolina. Finally. Oh, and the Titans respond. Oh my gosh. This freaking Google and this mouse. I hope I could get a new mouse on this, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is already making me upset. Hold on, let me fix it. Yeah, we're not going to count this spin. We had 3. Alright, 3. So this was the Titans spin. They were number 2. So now we go to North Carolina now. Who wants North Carolina? Ooh, right on cue for Titans. Again, Broncos are down again. Let's see if they can pick up to at least get Ohio. Right on cue for their home state of the Bengals. Look at that. They take back first place just like that. Broncos now is feeling the pressure again. But let's go to West Virginia. Right on there. But look at that, Broncos. They're trying to again clean up the deficit. As we jump into Maine at large. Uh-oh, they're getting hot again. Don't count them out just yet. They still got time. They could have a chance. What about the 1st district? Can they? Not quite, but it goes to the Titans. We got a tie for first place. Look at that. So let's go to the 2nd district. Right on the line, but the Broncos pick up another vote. They've still got a long way to go to clean up the deficit, so let's see who wins the state of New Hampshire. Look at that. Goes to the Titans. They broke up into the first place lead that the Bengals had. So let's go to the state of Vermont. Look at that, number 1, and that is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Look at the trends. So now we've come to the state of New York. Broncos really needs a 3. They did it on Florida, but they're going to have to do it again. They've been fighting to get back on this board. Let's see who wins the state of New York. The Big Apple. Oh my goodness, right on cue. Number 3, the Broncos. Keeps the thing alive. Now they've shrunk the deficit to 19 electoral vote deficit. This is unreal. Let's go to Massachusetts. Broncos respond again. My goodness, with a response. Now the deficit. Now they're only 7 votes deficit behind the Bengals. If they could get Connecticut, they will tie the thing up. My goodness. Can the Broncos do it? Yes, they can. Unbelievable. And they tied the Bengals for the bottom. They were down almost 100-point deficit, but not anymore. Unbelievable. This mouse again, Jesus. Holy smokes. They were down 100 points, almost. I mean, I thought the Broncos were gone for good in this round. Bengals, I thought they were going to move on to the next round after their dominance, but it doesn't look like this way. Holy smokes, Broncos could actually do it. But we're going to jump into Rhode Island and see what happens here. But we're going to jump up into Rhode Island. If I could get this mouse to work here. Who wants Rhode Island? And look at that, number 1 goes to the Bengals. Now the Broncos again are once again on the bottom again, but they got time. So now they have it. Now we're gonna come to New Jersey. Oh, come on, you spinner! Work, you smouts. Here we are, New Jersey, 14 votes. Someone's gonna have it. Broncos are back into the fight. They're not gonna quit. Unbelievable. They're not even gonna quit. So that would bring the oh, look at this. Titans, who were dominating them, are on the bottom. Unbelievable. Let's go to Joe Biden's home state of Delaware. And oh my goodness, Bengals. Oh, this is getting more bad news for the Titans. Let's go to Maryland. Cincinnati. They don't want the freaking Titans to catch up, but they're going to prevent that from happening. Let's see if Titans can respond on the District of Columbia. Nope. Look at this. Broncos. My good grief. And look at this. Now we got high stakes. Broncos have tied the Bengals for first place. Holy smokes. This is really it's going to come down to Pennsylvania. Titans needs a frickin' miracle. Titans looking for a miracle. Let's spin it. They need a 2. But right now the highs are at stake. Number 1. Ho 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 ho. Oh my goodness. Pennsylvania to the frickin'. And the Titans are done. That's not enough on Virginia. Holy smokes, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Broncos have completed the comeback. Unbelievable. Holy crap. We're going to go to Virginia anyway. This thing is over right there. Just like that, number 1, the Bengals. Unbelievable. 206. And the Bengals are once again are going to the finals tomorrow because they have gotten the first place victory. 206. Broncos, incredible comeback. Incredible. 174 for the Broncos. And I can't believe what I'm saying this, but the Titans are officially eliminated. They're not going to the finals. I mean, look at all the states they've won. I thought they were moving on. But my goodness, it didn't happen. Broncos have somehow cleaned up the 100 electoral vote deficit, and they somehow got it done, despite Titans taking every single big state. But the Titans just completely collapsed, thanks to New York, Florida, Georgia, and New Jersey and Massachusetts. Puts the Broncos barely are going to the finals. So it's going to be the Bengals and the Broncos for the AFC Championship Finals championship. Who do you think is going to win on the finals? Bengals or Broncos? Let me know in the comments. Were you hoping that the Titans would make it to the finals? Are you happy that the Broncos make a miracle comeback? But I'll see you guys next time.